Hi everyone, New York Times bestselling author Jamie Brumfield, and I am here today to talk to you about my review of Lost in Space Season 2 on Netflix, which just released December 24th. Yay, that is awesome, and I think you could probably tell I probably loved this show. So the poster in case you're wanting to check it out. It released December 24th. There wasn't a lot of hype about this release. In some circles there was hype, but in other circles there really was no hype about this release, which was really kind of disheartening because I think it would be great. But then again, it released on December 24th, which could cause a lot of confusion, or people might miss it just because it's released on Christmas Eve. Not everybody celebrates Christmas Eve, but some people do, so they might have missed that. And then people are getting home from the holidays and still haven't had a chance to watch it. So there are a lot of reasons. I have to say, I almost think it was kind of a neat idea that they released it on December 24th. And here's why I think it's a neat idea that they released it on December 24th. Because if people are if people are looking for things to binge watch as a family affair for the holidays, this is a great show to binge watch with the family. Now, I will say this much. I will say that there was, definitely some action scenes, and there were some action scenes. There were some graphic things. Young children, maybe not so much to watch it. However, as far as a family sci-fi film, TV show, this was really great. It was a great thing to binge watch. I really enjoyed it. If you have seen Netflix season 2 of the Lost in Space, let me know in the comment section if you've seen it, or if it's on your to watch list, or if you're not sure if you're going to watch it, let me know in the comments if you want to watch it after this review, or if you've decided you don't want to watch. I'm going to say I loved this show. I'm going to do my best to give you very little spoilers. It is a space drama. It is a sci-fi, so it's going to be based in space. It is based off of a loose interpretation of the original Lost in Space, Danger Will Robinson, the robot Danger Will Robinson. So there are definitely some twists and turns that are a little bit different and more unique to the story, which I really found the updated version really, really enjoyable. I will say, if you haven't watched season 1, I'm going to give a few spoilers of season 1 here. So just keep that in mind. But season 1, I wasn't super impressed with season 1. It was kind of just a setup. It was setting up for the possibility of more seasons. And I don't know when they decided to do season 2, but it's been a long break since season 1. So there's definitely been a long break. So I'm actually thinking about going back and watching season 1, and I can do a detailed recap on this channel if you'd like that. Let me know in the comment section. I'll be sure to include that. But I do know how season 1, it was basically, they were on a planet, they were on Earth, and something major happened, some major catastrophe happened, and everybody was basically told that we need to leave the planet, and people had to take tests to qualify to join the first flight to this other planet called Alpha Centauri, and the people who passed the test would be able to go. Now, this happened in season 1. There were times where people would where families would have to be separated because some people in the family might pass the test and other people in the family might not pass the test. And so there would be like a separation there. So definitely an interesting aspect from season 1. I don't want to give away too many spoilers in case you missed season 1, but it really is about how close this Robinson family is. And it is setting the stage for that. Then they are, sent off to go and to this new planet, but catastrophe happens. They are derailed somehow. I'm not going to tell you how. Then Will Robinson meets his robot, and I really love the way they had him meet his robot. It was it was kind of a genuine way to meet an alien life form. So, of course, that is a spoiler to season 1. The robots are alien in nature, so they are aliens. That does come into play in season 2, but I'm not going to tell you how. You have to watch season 2 to see that. But really, it's just about the first season is all about them coming together and really bonding or showing that they're a really strong unit as a family, even though there were problems. I do have to say, I did not like the parents necessarily very much in the first season. And the kids in the family, as they were getting comfortable with their roles, really, I think. So for me, season 2 was surpassed season 1. Now, it has been quite some time since I've seen season 1. So I'm just giving you small little things I can remember from season 1. There was so much that happened in season 1, and it was so action packed, and so it was really a great adventure. So you definitely have to check it out if you haven't watched it. But if you watched season 1, you remember it better than I do, let me know in the comment section, or if you felt differently about it. I wasn't necessarily too sold on season 1, but season 2 blew me out of the water. I love it. I say stream it. Definitely love it. Sci Fi or Netflix really has been producing some great stuff the last couple of weeks that I've just been loving. And so hopefully you love it too. So I'm not going to give away spoilers on season 2. And again, I only gave away a few from season 1, but really season 2 is about really showing that this family is super close. So you've got a really great family. You've got Maureen Robinson, Dad Robinson, Will Robinson, Judy Robinson, and sister. And so you've got a really strong knit group of individuals, and each one of them have their own backstory. Each one of them have their own character arc through season 2. And the character arc just only shows their growth, which is really great because each character grows and grows really well. As far as from an author's perspective, they did a really good job of putting this together as far as these character arcs and bringing this family even closer. After season 2, after season 1, you're not necessarily super bonded to this family, but after season 2, you are like, yeah, this family, I want to be a member of this family. I mean, you just get that feeling. This is the family you want to be in. And so they do have a couple people who kind of sort of start getting in closer. Dr. Smith, who is actually kind of she's the wild card, and she does it so well. She plays the wild card so well. One minute you think, oh, she's going to do the right thing, and the next minute you think, oh, I can't believe she didn't. Or she did do the right thing. Oh my gosh, you surprised me. So she really is the surprise wild card. She's good and bad. She will play whichever side has the best chance of her winning. And so you'll see that play out through the whole series. I think you're going to love her character. Judy, one of the kids, was one of my favorite characters. She just had an amazing backstory. And I do think that the way it ended on season 2, there's going to be a lot more about her in season 3, if there's a season 3. Season 3 has not been greenlighted yet, so there is no. I haven't seen anything saying online that it's going to happen. But the way they ended it, I have a strong sneaking suspicion there probably will be. Have you seen it? I do see some people poking in and saying hi. So if you've seen it, let me know in the comment section, or if you're going to watch it. So as the season progresses, then you also have Don West, who we saw in season 1. And Don is, he's a smuggler. Which we learned in season 1. Again, not trying to give too many spoilers. There's really no, if you've learned it, if you watch season 1, you'll know it's there. So he is also one that you think is going to be the bad guy. But the Robinsons family are all about, they are just the true heart kind of people, the kind of people you just want to be around, shining diamonds in the room. And then these not so great history, or not so great characters who have history that is not so great and maybe negative, maybe done some illegal things in the past, they gravitate to them and they change as they grow with them. So again, the character development, right? So really love the character development. It is a family-friendly sci-fi with some minor graphic scenes. There are going to be some, lasers and, they're in space. I mean, I'm not giving away anything here. And it is constant action from episode 1 all the way to episode 10. It is constant. I almost feel sorry for this family with everything that's thrown at them, but you just feel good when you see how they work through the situation. And I'm not going to tell you how it ends or anything like that, because A lot can be predictable through each episode, but then at the ending, it's not necessarily a predictable ending, which is what I really loved. So the ending of the season was not predictable either, as far as when you watched everything else. So the family dynamics are amazing. You really endear yourself to these characters, and it just you just feel better. This is kind of family that you feel better being around. Even when they're doing wrong, you feel better being around them because they're on the side of right. So I love that. I love that when your characters are like that. And these characters did have that, where they are doing wrong, but they're on the side of right. So, that kind of goes, to that whole psychology of characters. So really great stuff. Overall message of the season really to me was, family will always stick together. And I think that came through in every episode. Every single episode you saw that. Not giving away that. I mean, that might be a minor spoiler, but in my book, that's not a spoiler. I think that's really the overall message of the season is really that, family sticks together. And it's not just blood. It's family. It's people you consider are your family. Those are the people that you stick by, that you stand by, that you protect, that you keep safe, that you do everything in your power to help champion. That is the kind of thing, because their family keeps growing and growing every season. And the people in the family, it just really does. You have to watch it to see the dynamics. The characters are awesome. The storylines are awesome. The plots are awesome. The cinematography is awesome. I mean, if you're very anal or very analytical when you're watching the special effects and things like that, you might find small little details here or there. But overall, even the special effects in season 2, in my opinion, are better than they were in season 1. I really do feel that way. Again, it's been a while since I watched it. Let me know if you think differently. So that is my review of season 2 of Lost in Space, with no real spoilers about season 2. Now, there were, like I did warn in the beginning, there were going to be some from season 1. It's kind of hard when you're going from season to season. There's going to be a few spoilers there, but I really tried to keep the season 1 spoilers to a minimum. And you still have to watch season 1 if you haven't seen it, because all of the action and the things that happen step by step with each one, each episode builds upon each episode, and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds and it builds. And if you miss the episodes, then you're not getting the whole story. This was very well done. The writing was very well done. The acting was very well done. Even better, I think, this season than it was in the first season, because I think the actors were trying to get a hold of their characters. It was just really great. And so if you haven't seen season 2 of Lost in Space on Netflix, after you watch it, let me know what you think in the comment section, because I'd love to hear from you. And let me know if this review made you want to watch it, or if it made you decide not to watch it. So I'd love to hear that as well. So if you also want a detailed actual spoiler review, where we do some recaps and things on season 1 and season 2, let me know, because I really didn't reveal very much from season 1 at all. I really, other than I had to tell you the ending of season 1 so you knew, but you want to watch the whole season of season 1. Yeah, I had to tell you the ending of season 1 to let you know that how it started for season 2, because it literally happened 7 months after the ending of season 1. So in their timeline. And the other positive here is there is no back and forth. Well, there is a little back and forth foreshadowing in this one, but there is not any kind of massive timeline, this one's going here, this one's going here. Netflix released a few of those this year, and I not necessarily my favorite tool for writing a story. So I've definitely mentioned that in my other reviews. Check those out if you haven't. I'll link them up here. But really, all in all, really great story. Again, if you haven't seen season 1, definitely check it out and then watch season 2. If you've seen season 1, check out the recap. There's tons of recaps online. You can check out recaps just to remind you what happened, and then you can go ahead and watch season 2 and be all caught up. There's even one on Netflix that's doing a really great job of recapping season 1. I think they did the best. It was really awesome. So definitely check it out. And let me know what you think in the comment section. I would love to hear your opinion on Lost in Space season 2 from Netflix. All right. So that is it for me. If you like these kind of reviews, make sure you like or follow this page. Make sure you subscribe if you're on YouTube and subscribe to this page, and like and follow on Facebook so you get notifications when new videos become available, so that you can catch them live, because I really do like when people come on live and give me their feedback while I'm doing the review. And even if it's not the same feedback as me, I put it up on the screen. So you're part of the review too, and the final copy of that, which is really kind of nice, you know. So I really enjoy doing that. So if you're watching live, always make sure to comment and let me know as I'm asking questions through the videos so that I can get them up on the screen. We can have kind of a back and forth conversation, because, you know, I'm just one reviewer. There's thousands of us out there. And so I'd love to hear if you agree with what I'm saying. All right, so make sure you like, follow this page or subscribe to this page and click the bell on YouTube and comment. I will check back on the comments, either on either page. I'll get notifications and check back on the comments. And I love to engage in conversation in the comments. And share this video if you think it will be helpful to others to find this television series and check out the review. So yeah, definitely. That's it for me. Thanks so much for tuning in. I am New York Times bestselling author. Thanks for escaping into the paranormal with me. I will see you soon, and bye.